Hey, Ophiuchus. How are you? You're my final intuitive reading for the month of September. It's taken me like almost the whole month of August to finish them, but I will endeavor to do these every month for the 13 zodiac signs in the New Paradigm Ultra Love community. I had the most incredible download last night about our divine source point and love and the paradigm shift ultimately, which is taking place from within humanity, from within the heart of humanity. So there's some very powerful activations happening in this world, and it's ultimately really exciting. At the same time, it will continue to stir up a lot of stuff for us. So these are intuitive readings, okay? They don't necessarily look like traditional tarot. It's pure intuition, just like my life. And yeah, let's just see what comes out in the cards for the Ophiuchus sign. Hey, Pink Drop, how are you? Okay. So there is a Knight of Pentacles coming in and some decision that needs to be made, probably around the Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing something about you're in a little bit of a dream spell right now. You're in this sort of dreamlike state with the Star card there. And then some of you have dealt with a Queen of Swords in the reverse. So some of you have been dealing with I want to say a matriarchal energy, a female authoritative energy, which has been manipulative, mentally controlling, somebody that's sort of trying to tell you what to do. And that could be part of the Star card here. Now, for some reason, I'm getting a little bit of a sense of denial. Like the Star, you're wanting to be in this sort of dreamlike state and not actually deal with the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is stirring up this sort of defense energy. But there is heartache here, and there's a Knight of Cups in the reverse as well. So I actually feel that for some of you, a defensive energy is probably warranted with regards to these energies that are around you. So you're wanting to defend your sense of star power. You're wanting to defend, and not in a resistance way, but in a sense of standing your ground, standing your, like, I'm a star, I can make my own decisions, I'm allowed to go in the direction that I want to go in. So for you to really kind of rise out of this Three of Swords energy, you do want to empower yourself for sure. There's an Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's in the reverse, so I feel like some of you are waiting for some opportunities, and or waiting for like a mental stimulation, some sort of idea, a creative spark of sorts, a mental perspective shift perhaps that wants to take place from within you. It's just that I feel you're going to have to really stand your power, stand your ground, and make a decision to do so. Allow this Knight of Pentacles. There's somebody who really wants to come in and offer you something, and I feel like the decision card is about you taking the blindfold off, looking at the whole landscape, and making a decision to go towards this knight. This is somebody who wants to offer you something tangible, something earthly, material, maybe a new job offer or an opportunity to make some money. And then you have this more manipulative energy to the side of you and or underneath you coming out of it. So this could be somebody or some people in your environment currently that are somewhat blocking you, and they do trigger a feeling of like, oh, and that is warranted here because it's asking you to stand your ground, stand your power, and do indeed say no to certain people. And if you don't resonate with the ideas that this Queen of Swords or this Knight of Cups, if whatever they're offering, if it doesn't feel legit, if it's triggering this like, oh, then allow that to be the case. Trust in your star power and make a firm decision to cut out manipulation and heartache. Yeah, it's guidance that you're needing to go within and find the guidance. Find your divine guidance ultimately. There is a desire to participate in life again. You've been healing some of this heartache energy. You're now just in a little bit of a transition, hence the decision card being here. You're having to, this is a tricky energy of fucus. There's You're wanting to really trust that star power and trust the guidance that comes from within source. Your participation has to do with your ability to trust again, and yet I'm feeling like you really want to rise out, cut out some energy that you feel doesn't serve you anymore or doesn't align with you. And or if you've caught people out, if you've caught people lying and deceiving, if you've caught people trying to control you mentally speaking, as in telling you what to do, telling you what to think, then go within. The star card feels to me like go within and reclaim your star power. Go within and spend time in nature, stare up at the stars, take a little bit of time just to like feel the waters, cleansing your waters. I feel maybe like a detox retreat or something like that. Don't be afraid to stand your ground if you do feel this manipulation energy around you, and find community or places to participate where you feel there's an equal and equanimous exchange and open-heartedness. And these hands, right, the spiral inside this card, and then these hands, they're all offering. So it's like you wanting to move into community and energy that offers you something, that gives you something in return for your star power, rather than you always having to defend yourself against these energies of manipulation and control. Now your decision is to be made. You ultimately, the decision you have to make is to move toward receiving your own benevolence and receiving and trusting your own guidance, and take the tangible offers, take the people firmly offering something to you in your world, and move with that. Don't go back to those cycles. And if your spidey senses are picking up on stuff from other people, then definitely stand your ground. If it doesn't feel aligned, participate in avenues that feel promising and open-hearted to you, and feel like people are actually offering realness. Authenticity is realness. I started a teaching practicum. How will it go? Okay, let's check out Pink Drop's question. A teaching practicum. I'm not even sure what that is. I started a teaching practicum, like a new course of sorts. So this is the card. The clarity I'm getting, I always notice, see that inner eye? It's just for 4 weeks. See that inner eye? I feel like this is something, I'm a student teacher. This is something new that you're endeavoring. It's coming from an inner vision. This is something you're desiring to create. We're sent to school for practice as a student teacher, right? Let's get a little bit more clarity for it. Yeah, there's a sense of creativity. There might be something that you're having to let go of to pursue this new path of creativity, but it does feel like you're birthing a new cycle. You're starting a brand new cycle, which, you're starting a new course or going into the practical. It's ushering you, the cards are asking you to be open to your creativity, be open to your creative spark. These cards tell me that there could be a little bit of a sense of burden, or like feeling a little bit outside there. I'm getting intuitively like just a bit of nervousness, a bit of like, oh, I'm not sure if it's going to go okay. And there might be a little bit of sense of carrying a burden around your efficacy, and then the cards are suggesting to let that go. Let go of any worry, let go of any fear or sense of burden around it, and just really embrace your creative passion. Embrace your creative passion, and also your sense of connectivity, and your sense of like you're able consciously to vision and create this. Embrace the creativity, right? And any sense of nervousness or any sense of burden, just let it go. Let it go. Letting go of all that, okay? So let go of that, transform that energy of burden or like, ooh, feeling nervous about manifesting this dream of yours, and instead really dive into your creative passions and feel filled with light, filled with color. Think of this as like a blank canvas that you get to just paint your new world onto. So, Pink Drop and Ophiuchus, that was your reading for today. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you want to book a private reading, please feel free to do so. I appreciate that as well. And all of the information to book privately is down below. Have a wonderful day, Pink Drop, and everyone else who sees you here. Lots of love, you guys, and I'll see you next month. Peace out.